Yeah! What it is, homies? McFlurry Pants all up in this hizzy, back at you again with yet more Mass Effect 3. And right now I'm calling my main man Hackett here, and we're gonna first start off by talking to everybody. If you remember.
Sound very optimistic.
I don't.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us too.
Yep.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander.
Yeah, but thankfully my hands, Admiral Hackett, my hands, they're so big. My hands are so big, Admiral Hackett. Just look at these baseball mitts I have for hands. And you know what they say about men with big hands? They got big feet.
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Artura's station before we knew what was happening. From there, it was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Taking the time to drink water while he's talking.
To the Mars archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire
That is my preferred method, nailing to the wall.
to retreat.
Whew.
Presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
Jesus Christ. I mean, that's the scale of intergalactic war there, my friends. He sacrificed an entire fleet to save the other two. Like, holy shit. Oy, what's going on?
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered, but the Normandy
Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
That's just one battle.
But can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard.
He's right.
The battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
Oh, hell yeah.
How long can we keep that up?
As long as
Yes. Such a badass line. Holy shit.
action for you.
Ooh.
Buying us time, keeping us in the game while you gather what we need for this Prothean device. So keep at it.
Will do. Alrighty. Protein device.
Analysis of the Prothean device turned up anything?
Yeah.
The R appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A bit
It's really powerful. Especially against living things. Better take it with you.
Do you think it's risky? Building something like this when we don't even know what it does?
To be honest, the thing scares the hell out of me. But the Reapers have forced our hand.
Damn.
2 centuries ago, scientists faced the same problem in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
That's a true story.
Any updates on Cerberus?
According to their calculations, there was a non-zero chance that the chain reaction of nuclear fission could light the atmosphere on fire.
To defeat the Reapers.
It was small, but it was still larger than zero. So,
You'd think we'd be on the same side, now more than ever.
Cerberus has never played by the rules as we know them.
yeah.
I don't know what their agenda is, but it has nothing to do with humanity's best interests.
Controlling the Reapers.
The Elusive Man talked about controlling the Reapers. He seemed to think that's how we win this.
He's wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
I agree.
He won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars.
Yeah, sometimes negotiation isn't really part of the deal, you know? Sometimes it is just... Sometimes it's the time to, you know, drop the niceties and take care of business.
Nothing more, sir.
You know, someone breaks into my house. You know, I'm gonna secure the upstairs. Make sure that my family's bedroom doors are locked. And I'm gonna take my AR-15 and go downstairs and take care of business. Oh, do you mean you killed him? I'm gonna take care of business. I'm gonna hold a meeting with lethal negotiations. So you're gonna kill them. I'm gonna take care of this. I believe I've said this in, I think in the Sifu Let's Play, where I find it really funny that anytime I see an interview with like some kind of operator of some kind, they're talking about what they do or what they would do in a combat situation. They never actually use the words "I'm gonna kill them." It's always some double entendre of some kind.
Commander,
What's
thank
up?
you for allowing
use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapon systems. Something about calibration.
Sounds like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
Ooh, damn.
She may be right. But there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood. If we don't try.
I like this guy.
When you put it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
Remember, guys, I do talk to everybody during these Let's Plays, of these Mass Effect Let's Plays, and you're gonna see every single conversation. And that's gonna be true for the Insanity playthrough, too. Just because I'm lazy. Don't feel like editing this shit down. What are your new duties? Are you making a lot of new duties? Is Primarch and your special Primarch toilet? Primarch Victus? Some new duties? Oh, Shepard. Your childish humor, it really fills me with such morale.
I understand. Leaving
Earth to save it.
It's one of
the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised.
I think Mark Meer does a great job in Mass Effect 3 in particular.
That your people will...
He has a subtlety to his voice acting that still comes through, which is kind of difficult to do because most subtlety in communication and in acting is through the physicality rather than through the actual like voice, and so it is a testament to his ability as a voice actor that he can bring subtlety to the role through his voice alone. Yeah, so does Jennifer Hale. Obviously, Jennifer Hale is one of the best voice actors like in the world. So, you know, I'm just saying Jennifer Hale gets all this praise and shit because she does an amazing job, right? I don't want to take anything away from that, but I still feel like Mark Meer also does an amazing job, particularly in Mass Effect 3. Not so much in Mass Effect 1. Apparently, he was brought on as a placeholder, like voice while they're trying to figure out who to hire to play Commander Shepard, and then they're like, oh, actually, you sound very manly and very militaristic. You're doing a good job. And so they kept him on.
Thank you, Primarch.
My thoughts are with Paladin. Thoughts and prayers. Sending positive vibes. Primarch Victus. Don't worry, I will vibrate so positively for the Turians. Off! What the fuck?
ED just went offline.
No!
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding, and I can't access the AI core diagnostics.
Dun 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 dun.
Down to deck 3.
You guys see that? The power just went offline. For like a second. Did you smooch in the darkness?
Commander, I'm trying to restart the systems, but something's blocking me. Whatever's happening, it's taken...
See if you can get to ED. I'll check the AI core.
Yep, there are gonna be some glitches and sequencing breaks because of the sheer amount of mods that I have used for this shit. Oh my god, that's so many emails. I'm gonna go check on ED first. Alright, going to deck 3, check out ED. But yeah, no, there's gonna be small glitches like that. The AI core is in here. Anybody got anything to say? No?
Is everything okay?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Automated systems have the fires contained. It should be safe to enter. We'll follow your lead.
All right, thanks, Engineer Adams. I'm glad that you're here with a fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire, or something.
Damn.
I'm going in.
This is great. This is great. Oh, look at how badass he looks. He's like, yeah! If I were animating that, I'd make him make a funny face. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, look at those low res textures. A holdover from the Xbox 360 era.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Holy shit.
ED?
Edie?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
Wait, what?
transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to
This is cool.
information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU
So-
activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation.
Damn.
Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Nice job.
Well, if it means having full access to the Prothean data in its head, good work.
Yeah.
I reasoned along similar lines.
She's got a hot new robo body.
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
That nice hot body.
To every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
We can do that.
I need it.
Excellent. I will run tests to ensure that it matches or exceeds the capabilities of organic squad mates. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to assure the crew that all is normal.
Don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
Yep.
On that, we can agree.
They did not need to make Dr. Eva, and therefore, by extension, Edie's body, that voluptuous. It's quite... Oh, man. It's quite something. I don't... Like I said, I don't mind. It's just... Mass Effect was never really that. Yes, there were characters who, like, were sexy and used their sexuality, but never so blatantly as they do in Mass Effect 3.
Fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's him. He's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
Will, sir.
So good. That's something that the other games don't have that this game does, is these kinds of, like, small conversations happening in the hubs. It's really fucking good.
Been through lately. Calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives you something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them.
It's true.
Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Paladin behind.
You gotta man up, Garrus.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack.
Oh, man.
Now I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers is like a victory, has it?
No.
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me.
Yeah.
Pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. And not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along.
Yeah.
We're actually respectable now.
We earned it.
We've lost enough friends trying to make sure this day never came. I'd say we've all earned some respect.
Then the first Reaper we take out with this gun, it's in their honor. Just give the word.
Very good. Oh, it sends chills. It happens to me. I get very easily emotionally invested in art. And so, what do you think of Primarch Victus?
You can vouch for this new Primarch?
Yeah.
Even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
I like the way you think.
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style.
Very good.
If he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
You know, speaking of betraying an ally, if you do a Renegade run for Mass Effect. Commander Shepard, particularly in 3, does a bunch of like horrendous shit. Just whew.
Have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
Yeah. And Garrus stays loyal to you. Tali stays loyal to you. Like Garrus is they're both like your fucking ride or dies, and that's like, oh, it feels so great to have that in this game. Like, holy shit. Our chances of winning, Garrus's task force. Yeah, tell me about that shit.
What happened to you?
I love all the lore shit, man. Character lore, the world lore, all the lore.
So I did something I never.
I'm a lore whore. Just fill me with all of your lore.
To work for CSEC, didn't he?
Yep.
I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
Yeah.
To put it mildly, but he still had heavy pull in the Turian government.
That's always good to have.
Well, the old one was a friend of his.
Oh.
To my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
Makes for a hell of a story.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But
I brought him to both of those. I don't know if he says that if you don't, but I've always brought him to both of those moments.
Together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
Yeah.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
Yeah.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
The Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about
That's true. That's also how governments work and major institutions work. They'll set up these quote-unquote task forces to get something done, and they often don't. It's often just a waste of money.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
Yeah, that's what's really like rough, you know, about this kind of shit. These kinds of odds. You're just like, oh fuck, we're just trying to survive at this point.
Win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight.
It's true.
I learned long ago in CSEC. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
No doubts.
For what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth.
Yeah.
If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
You mentioned you still had family on.
Chills. The writing in this game is pretty good, honestly.
How long has it been
I was
since you heard from them?
talking to someone about it, and it's like, oh, I'm sure they're fine.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about
It's great.
being old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old.
It's true.
What about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
I'm sure she's okay.
That line right there is why Spacer is the best background. That's such a great little bit. Because what are you gonna fucking do? Because like he's right. As you get older, especially in such a like horrendous life, those kinds of platitudes start to lose their meaning. But what else are you gonna fucking say? You know? It's great. It's great writing. The story of Mass Effect, the overarching story and all of that, is very basic. It's not super revolutionary. But the thing about that's always been appealing about Mass Effect and a lot of BioWare's games isn't the story writing. It's the fucking characters and the lore building and all that shit.
Over and talk.
Yeah.
The gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Doris.
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
I wish I could show her outfit, but but it's this really cute little outfit that was made. I think it was Project Variety, but it crashes the game in a couple of points that I don't want to have to deal with. So that's why. Alliance Interrogation Record Cerberus Operative. check out these implants. Check out these implants she's got jammed into her face. Shh, she's awake. Cerberus operative. Hello? Do you know where you are? You know how much goddamn trouble you're in? Hey, ease up. Listen, you're in trouble. I'm not gonna lie, but that doesn't mean we can't work something out. If you help us, we can... You okay? I'm okay. Holy hell, she's dead. What? The whole front of her face is gone. Some kind of ocular flashbang? Well, shit. Is everyone's Cerberus rigged up like that? Spoiler alert. Yes, they are. They're all rigged to explode.
Something on your mind?
Just old memories.
My tentacles.
I spent a few weeks on Palavin's South Peaks when I was very, very young.
Oh.
The Turian there teased me a little, saying that the mountains went on forever. I remember believing him.
Oh.
I looked up at Palavin from its moon. I saw those same mountains burning.
Yeah.
Hello again.
Yeah, they were playing with fireworks a bit too close to the dried forest. That's why, right?
Enjoy your day.
I can't. I'm not mature enough to handle these kinds of conversations. I just had to make jokes. Because if I don't make jokes, I'm just gonna cry.